And we're live. And with that,
Which is much better than the alternative.
hell yeah. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I am alive and gritty.
Yeah, the torrential sandstorm or just grit that's flowing around in Arizona.
It's not really a dust storm because a dust storm comes in and it's a big wall of dirt moving fast. This is like fog. It's been foggy and nasty. I woke up this morning coughing. I went outside and I couldn't see the mountain across the street. Like
A gritty
that's a
fog.
problem. It's grit. It's like freaking sand and dust and rocks, and it's
I'm
just
sorry.
hanging there. It's horrible.
I don't think anybody's ever described that ever. God damn. Oh, man.
Ugh. Go out for a bite of air, that kind of thing.
Delish.
And
Delish.
how are you, sir? How's your day going?
It's been, we've been gone for 2 weeks, and that's mostly me. Things in the real world escalated a lot, and we won't go into it because today was a good day.
Real world sucks anyway.
Yeah, but somebody left the premises. So I'm happy with all that adult stuff and other property stuff. They are gone. I'm going to go there, lock it up, change the locks, and board up the broken window, and then start thinking what to do. So
a broken window, shocker.
Oh my gosh, I've shared pictures with you. There's so much more. There's so much more.
Oh, God.
But they left behind that was that Pachinko? Pachinko machine, old school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's a project for myself. Anyways, welcome to Two Old RC Guys Yelling at Clouds. Yell with us. I am Joe, Moosejaw Joe, and this gentleman is
Jason, Phoenix RC Crawler. Welcome.
There you go. Welcome to a Tuesday show.
Joyous hellos.
We heard that some people are on our Tuesday territory. It's going to get like Anchor. No? Maybe they're done. Maybe they're done.
Well, we'll have to look into that.
It's going to be like an Anchorman duel thing going on there. Anyways, we're going to talk RC. We're going to talk about some of the things that were mentioned today from the, we'll just piggyback on it. The Harley Designs Scale News update. At least some things, not everything. He did all the work. We'll just piggyback on it. We'll talk about some RC stuff that we have. Last time I talked to you. Yeah, and whatever comes to mind. Yes. Yeah. And by the way, your proportions look perfect tonight. Look at you. Just perfect. One. See, I got to get higher. See, I got to. Let's just boost up the camera a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, good to see you. Good to hear you. It's a great day. What am I drinking? What are you drinking tonight, sir?
Same old thing. Just water this time of year.
Just water?
Yeah, it's too miserable to do anything else right now.
True. I have coffee.
Coffee.
I did take
a coffee. You have to be crazy not to love coffee.
Yes, I took a power nap and doused the coffee. So let's say hello to some people here. Let's say hello. We got Brian Sherwood. How you doing, sir? And how is Sue? I hope she's well. I hope you're well. No black and blue marks, I hope. And folks, excuse me, I got my Mr. Magoo glasses, so I'll be doing this a lot tonight. Yeah. We got Jarrell6201. Howdies. Aaron's here. Hello, sir. Travis is here. Evening, gentlemen. I use the term loosely. Good.
Yeah.
You should with us. Racing Case is here. 87. Hello. Let's see. Half Hawaiians here. Hello. Dirty Thirds. Dirty Thirds. Speaking of thirds, proportion. There's dirty thirds. RC Garage 56. Yo. Gigawatts here. Ryan, I got something to share with everybody here, but with you. And let's talk about Thursday because things are getting kind of interesting in the Good old build along Harley Designs. Birth control glasses. Thanks. I think.
Yeah.
I will say, so I went on a bike ride, right? And I went to Tahoe City. Beautiful Tahoe. Ever been there? It's beautiful this time of year. All right. And went in the afternoon. And the scenery was very young and beautiful.
Definitely scenic.
Yes, very scenic. And here's the old man on a bicycle. Here are the not much to the imaginary dressed young ladies out there. And I'm old. I'm like, their dad let them leave the house like that? I'm like, what the heck?
They changed after they left. Trust me, I know how that goes. I have a daughter that used to do that to me.
Oh my gosh. I was just like, okay. Where I kept reflecting on my younger self, like, oh, if I remember, goofball that I was.
They didn't make them like that when I was a kid.
Nope. But in any case, but besides that, it was the Truckee River. It was beautiful scenery. It was a great day. I went to a pub. It was now called Palisades. Palisades. I call it Squaw Valley because that's what I grew up with. And I had a nice Guinness and some fish and chips. It was a good day. And it was a 16-mile ride. Did it.
Not bad.
I didn't die. And no electric bike, Dan Wilson. It was human powered.
Where'd you get the human?
Right off of the tube.
I just ordered him. He came by.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Racing case. I always figured he had hippie parents that actually named him Phoenix. We'll go with that story. That sounds like a great story.
Yeah, sure. Who's going to argue? They're not around to watch that one anymore. Say whatever you want.
Dirty Thurs ask, how's the eye? How's your eye all healed?
Oh, yeah. I can actually see again. It's amazing.
And holy shit, you said your real name. He does it once in a while.
Really my name? Or is that just my nom de plume? I can talk French like them fancy folks too. Sue's mad. Oh, jeez.
She forgot she signed up for 4 days of Let's Talk Revenge. I have to think. I think. Well, Mrs. Moosejaw went to Spokane without me because I had to watch our new residents, aka birds. So I think there's a trip for me, and maybe it'd be the Gauntlet, Michigan, or maybe I'll look at Ledgestock. I don't know. We'll see.
Now, did she actually forget that she signed up for that, or did you do that to her?
Yeah, right, Brian.
I mean, Brian's a sneaky kind of a guy.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, but he's sneaky. I think he can get away with it for a little while anyway. He keeps her just confused enough to where she doesn't realize he's signing her up for all this crazy stuff. Why do you think she goes on all these girls trips?
True.
Like, I don't remember doing this.
Well, that was the thing. I was surprised Josh didn't go to Norway with Nicole. You could have gone. Yeah, you could have gone seen Chris. I mean,
yeah.
Mrs. Moosejaw talk about a cruise through Norway. Along Norway, I should say.
The river tour.
It's just females going. And nothing, and it's a female, whatever. And I'm like, well, I'm going. She goes, but it's a female cruise. Like, no. I'm leaving at the airport. I'll drop off the port. I'm going to hang out with Chris.
I'm going. I'm going to be on a different ship.
I'll do a walkabout.
Also with all girls.
No.
Take that.
Yeah, I would never put those words together.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bright.
No, it would not. No. So I don't know. we'll see about that. Hello everybody. Hello. Hi Mountain RC, Mike, evening, gents, Gigawatt. Good job, dude. I've been getting back into bike riding again lately too. Yeah, I have to say, I'm 58, and though legs were sore, arms were sore, but the next day I felt great, and I'm like, God. And then I need to do this more. I did stuff around the house. I got stuff done. I had energy. Then I had a big dinner. Kind of. I made a big bowl of ramen and with shrimp and all that kind of goosey stuff, and I ate too much. And then I felt back to my lethargic stage. I'm like, okay, you know what to do. Ride the bike more. Reward yourself with a pint and a meal afterwards. But that's it. You don't need to eat. So I like that. Thank you.
Just have one small steak, about 48 ounces, and maybe a half of 50-pound potato.
Oh God! See now, I'm good with a baked potato with stuff in it, and that's it. I did have steak and eggs last night, yesterday morning too. There was a steak left over in the fridge, so I took care of it. I took care of that.
Can't leave that stuff laying around. The kids might get
no. Let's see. Phoenix is the town of his conception. Aaron. Oh, Aaron, I love that. That's a great avatar. Evening, guys. How's everyone? Williams Lake scale offer. Where? Williams Lake. First off.
Oh, he told me where that was.
You said that before.
Ago, and I can't remember.
Let us know. And I'm doing great. Phoenix is doing great. We're great. How are you?
Let's get into the RC stuff.
Yes, but before that, Brian, I told her it would be fun. She is now having second thoughts. We leave 5 a.m. Thursday. Is it that soon? Gosh, I don't think I'll make that. You know what, Brian?
Pull it off.
Just like Mrs. Moosejaw, every time I try to drag her along some of the stuff, we get there, settle in, anxiety's over from traveling. Get an RC car. She's giggling like a little schoolgirl. I'm like, oh, look at this. And like, she'll be fine. I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a couple hours north of Spokane. Oh man. So how you dealing with the smoke there? And I hope accountability will be raised upon to the idiot who started that, because Mrs. Moosejaw had to cut her trip short and on the way back. So, all right, RC, and I will say I've seen the photos and everything in Spokane. I know the neighborhood pretty well. I hope I hope your insurance agent is nice and all that fun stuff.
Didn't lapse. Wow.
Yeah, that stuff. All right,
that would be my luck.
Yes. All right, RC stuff. What you got?
I was watching the usual Scale News. And they got the new RC four-wheel drive kits. I have never built nor owned an RC four-wheel drive kit. Is that something that we need to do for our hobby? Is it kind of like a Tamiya build? You got to build one of those just to say that you did? Or is that something you can kind of like, just kind of pass on it? It sounds like one of those rite of passage kind of things.
Let me get the right screen up here. I'm trying to do two things right. Yeah, I kind of agree. I do own an RC four-wheel drive. I just got that 4 months ago, I want to say. And let's see. I haven't worked on it yet. There it is. There we go. Share. And I believe this is the link from Scale News Update. Let's get that out of the way there. As you said, it's a good price. It's still the same price point. I think that we were saying you're saving $75.
Woohoo!
Is that all right?
And that's the long wheelbase.
The long wheelbase. There's a short wheelbase and a Chevy, I think. And I mean, we're kind of spoiled with Vanquish quality, or even Axial quality, or even
Yeah.
really Element quality.
Well,
Really?
no.
Well, no. I don't. I've never
Yeah.
broken my Element. You
Yeah.
know.
That's true.
But yeah, I don't know. Here, I'll give him this. It's a new option. I mean, yeah, it's not new parts and such, but here's just the kit. Great, that's
Yeah.
good. I like that. I think that's a good idea. I have no problems with that. See anything else here? Trail Finder, realistic billet aluminum ladder frame. Gosh, they've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
Super soft flex leaf springs. So you got the softer flex leaf springs. Go to YouTube and find Scale Builders Guild little hacks on that, or another gentleman, I forget his name, who made that. Yoda 2, Yoda 2. Yoda.
T2.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Scale cast, rear, front, XVDs, all that, leaf springs, and so forth. Can't get the bodies, all that stuff. I just need a leaf spring kit. That's what I need to convert my.
Well, this one's leaf springs and all that stuff, and they've been making leaf springs for a long time.
Yeah.
And like Travis was saying, you got to drive them careful because they will pretzel those leaf springs.
Yeah.
If you're essentially what I think what he's saying is, if you drive like I do, then you're going to pretzel the springs pretty easily. I said I have one little freaking leaf spring truck, and I've driven it like 4 times, but never anything serious. It's all just trail stuff. So it's not like I'm planning on making this thing a freaking rock crawler like my freaking comp rigs and stuff. It's just if it's something that you should do, maybe I should do this just to say, yeah, okay, I don't like that, because I've never done a trail truck with leaf springs before.
Yeah. I got to think, if you're in the mood to build, yeah.
No.
You're thinking scale, you're thinking trail truck. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's fine. And I think, what's his name? Twisted. The guy
Twisted
who makes.
Fab?
Is that the
Twisted
guy who makes.
Fab Tech, I think.
Yeah, he makes better quality leaf springs that you could upgrade to just get a little bit more performance. Matt did that on that pink Toyota, I think. So it makes
Daria or Darcy or Darla or whatever her name was.
Yeah, whatever.
Denamed female of some sort.
Darla. That sounds good. But I mean, the scale potential because of the forward mounted motor, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it looks like. And the scale realism of leaf spring. And if that's what you're building it for, absolutely. I think it's a good, and it's not a bad price point. Maybe it'd be better in the just below 300, I would say, but nowadays,
if you got to spend that kind of money, and then you're going to end up spending another $200 on the body with paint and time and all that stuff to paint it up, because never painted a hard body either. So I'm going to have to do that whole learning curve as well. This would take me a year to figure out before I had something that looked presentable.
I tell you, though, painting those, you can find a lot of Instagram or even YouTube's static model channels.
Yeah.
And they show amazing. I always share something on my stories like, hey, that's a cool technique. One, for me to remind myself to go back to it. But two, just to share. There's plenty. And again, I would go with just Tamiya paint, the TS and the AS spray paint and everything else from that point. I think it'd be great. I don't know. I think I would say yes. What would you say in the chat, folks? Yes to this or pass? All right. Smoke is better here today. Thoughts to all that suffered from the fire. Thank you. Yes, absolutely, Williams. I love Spokane area. I love that area. I think it's north of there, something city, River City. I don't know. A good place for fish and chips. That's all I know. It's on my way to Ross. Oh, what's that little town in Canada? I should have
Roswell, that's in
gone.
New Mexico.
No, not Roswell. Rosville.
Rosville.
Rossville.
Uh,
I've been getting ads for Endura and RC four-wheel drive a lot lately. It's weird. That's somebody
mm,
pushing the algorithm out there, I think.
yeah,
You need to build one so you appreciate others.
that's probably the best reason right there.
Yeah, I agree with that. You have to drive them gently. Leaf springs tend. Yeah. So you were talking about that. So I remember I got the. Okay, let me get my breath. The
Uh,
the RC four wheel drive SCX2 leaf spring conversion kit,
that's a
and
mouthful.
yeah, and I got it, and I remember it's like trying to. Okay, do you break in the leaves? I'm doing this and this, and all of a sudden, oh, too far.
Oops.
That's good enough. And that is the Flingin' Haggis, which is it does okay. It's a trail. It's a trail truck. I don't know. Endura has new Capra straight and H10 straight axles recently. Ponky Kong. I'd rather get Vanquish.
Yeah, I'm not a big Capra fan. I had one. It was okay.
Yeah.
But it just had so many quirky little problems with the dig and all of that stuff. It was just more than I think they were ready for at the time. I'm sure the
Yeah.
later models were a lot better, but that first run was those were treacherous.
When working at RC Country and somebody bringing their Capra, like, nope, I gotta go. I gotta put something away. He can help you.
Yeah.
Because one, I mean, I never tell you the truth, I never worked on one. I sold some, but
yeah. Mine burned the frickin' micro servo out for the dig unit while it was sitting on the table. It was a brand new unit. Never had a problem with it. I powered it up to test it, and it smoked the frickin' servo. Just a crappy servo. I changed it out for a cheaper one that had metal gears in it, and it worked forever, I guess. I ended up selling it to somebody else.
I don't know. I don't know. If you decide to get one, look at A&M Garage. They have all kinds of stuff to make them work better. Anti-wrap bars are a must to keep the springs straight if you plan on doing anything stupid. Which we do with we don't do that.
It just happens. Plan on it. Nobody plans on getting into an accident. Stupid things just happen.
And this just in by Williams Lake Scale Off-Road. Yes. Brought to you by the Salty Dog in Deer Park, Washington. You nailed it. I love that place. It's an old kind of wood Quonset hut type building, right? And bar. Chicken tender's okay, but their fish and chips are really good. And they have all this memorabilia of a old hockey team I probably talked about before. The Spokane Jets and some great old photos and all that, and them playing outside there in Deer Park or playing around there. So chef's kiss. Yes, the Salty Dog. And I wanted to go to the Flying Goat in Spokane, but we just didn't make it. I didn't make it.
I would have to get a T-shirt from the Flying Goat just because I want everybody to know I was there.
I told Mrs. Moosejaw to find me one, but I don't know if she. I got the Salty Dog. I got one of those. I love it. I built one to do a mini me of an 84 I used to drive around. See, so that's another thing. Like some car you used to drive and want to make a scale. I get that. I used the GCM scale transmission. Love JCM. I would like to get it, but damn.
Yeah.
But they're good. I get it. And they don't mass produce. I get it. But damn. It's fun to drive, but definitely not a performance crawler. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with trail trucks. I love trail trucks. That's the beauty of our genre of RC.
Yeah.
You can have fun with 500 people. You can have fun with just a friend, or you could just go on a hike yourself with your tiny truck and have people look at you weird.
Yeah, I don't even need the tiny truck for that. It just happens.
Yeah. So I like that. I like trail trucks. For leaves, I use a piece of stripped silicone wire sheathing and make bushings. That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I like that.
I've seen that done before. That's pretty good.
Well,
I said, maybe I'll get into that. I'll have to look into it because I built every freaking thing else, and I have trail trucks and stuff like that, but I don't have a dedicated leaf spring truck to try. And you can walk around and talk crap about things forever, but if you've never actually had one, you're kind of just whistling through your hat. Have you ever had one? Nope. Then you don't know what you're talking about.
True. You got that FMS Suzuki though.
I do, but it's not really the same thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of
I still am looking for one. Just I don't think the wheelies can be converted to leaf spring.
I think you can. It's the same chassis.
Yeah.
So you basically just need the suspension parts to move over.
I wonder if they sell them separately. I would think they would.
Find one on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I will hunt it down.
Marketbook Faceplace.
Oh yeah. Hello all. Swoof. Hello, Swoof 13. Thank you. Welcome. And again, thank you for all joining us here on a Tuesday. Leaf scalar trucks are fun. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Keep in mind. The optic, I think I've been spoiled by the optic because it does cross so choice, right? And then you switch to something else and like, oh shit, I gotta drive this a little bit more. Which is
remember how to actually make this one work.
Yeah, which is good, I think, and keeps maybe the engagement interest into your tiny trucks. I dare say. I would say. Redline Designs. Hello, Redline. Evening, fellas. Yeah, trail trucks and scale trucks are a blast too. Just takes a little restraint to stay off stupid lines, which if you had a real one-to-one, you could say, hold my beer and get the cameras out, or I'm going to go around that way.
I want to take the sissy's path and go around this big ass rock.
And enjoy another day. I don't care what they say. Yeah, yes. Amazon sells leaves and hanger sets cheap. I bought a pair once, and it was for the who made the original mullet? It was a leaf spring in the front or trail in the back. I can't remember. Was that the pirate guys?
I think so.
Or one of those guys. And I put it all together. I don't remember anymore. Yeah. I have it somewhere. I put it everywhere and nothing would line up with the axles. And I even got the mounts for it from them as well. And it just did not line up. And it's like, here's the chassis, but here's the axle. It's just because the leaves are forcing it. And maybe there's a way that I'm about as more frustrated with it. So I said, I'll just deal with what I have. Oh, and I do. It's the same battle. It's the same battle. Yes. Yeah. I want to take my truck trailing, but not yet because it is my daily driver.
Yeah.
Not till I beef up the steering. I don't have a lift kit on mine, but I wouldn't mind beefing up the steering with those 37-inch tires. That's for sure. So, real world problems. TF2 set. Okay. I'll check that out. All right. Well, what I got? I really don't have anything exciting. I don't think. Did I get anything in the last 2 weeks? I don't know. I've been so the Harley Designs Porsche Build Along is going. It is. It was released 2 weeks ago, I want to say, maybe 3. And but now it's really rolling. There was a separate thread of testing carbon molds of the hood and such like that, and some changes were made. So what did I learn? Pay attention to the chat and then look for the updates from Josh or anybody else. I printed the wrong. I printed the wrong mold. And it's like, oh, that's the old one. We got a new one now. I'm like, what? Damn it.
Change number 32 of the afternoon. We're not doing that anymore. We're doing this.
Exactly. So I got that. I got my molds ready. Here we go. Nice molds. We got braces. Ooh. We got a little spacer for the silicone. We've got a very nicely printed hood. But that's going to be the inside, the underside. This is what's important. You can't really tell anything, but it is smooth.
I thought there was mac and cheese.
I thought it was going to be some sanding because I printed one before the first version and lay it flat, and it made topographical lines all over it. Now it was printed exactly like this. There we go.
Yeah,
and smooth. So I'm happy with the print. I print 2. Why, you ask? Because you make your silicone, and then this is contaminated. You could probably clean it up or whatever, but safety first.
Yeah.
Do the next one. Yeah, I know. Do the next one, and we shall see. I am still waiting for the carbon fiber. I went the cheaper route, even though shipping wasn't cheap. But overall, instead of the $260 gallon of resin, that infusion resin that Josh recommended, it's infusion, meaning I think it's soupier and it'll seep through easy. And I'm like,
it's an impregnation kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm like, God, that hurts. And it's in a gallon, and it's like they didn't. And
do you need a gallon? I mean, I've got some ideas if you want to use the whole gallon.
I don't think we
actually have a pretty interesting idea.
Well, and that's
you remember the denim cart that he was going to build.
Yeah.
You could do the same thing with the carbon fiber and all of that stuff with just about any fabric you've got. So if you've got a plaid shirt, or something that matches your tartan, you can lay that in there and put it with the same infused stuff, and it comes out just the same.
Yeah, I think that's how. Who was it? Balziak probably did the plaid suga for Mr. And okay, so that's the thing. I do have some ideas. I got 2 types of fiber coming. I have just this pretty good looking black carbon fiber, but I did get a red twill as well. And I'm thinking I'm going to do my hood red. And then when it comes to the side panels, especially probably the rear of the door, I'm going to just cut a strip of the red, put that first, and put black behind it. I don't think I have to cut it perfectly because it's going to be pushed. I'm hoping I can just put the red slash of that red twill there. Or I have some other ideas. I was thinking the jeans or, other fabrics. I know you're absolutely correct on that because I follow that Instagram of, he's a wood guy. He makes those very expensive tables and he does the resin in between, and he did have jeans as well or things like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So not that I'm going to make body. I am absolutely not, Josh, making any bodies to sell, but I might make more for myself. And I might experiment with that fabric stuff. Wouldn't it be cool to, like you said, get the plaid fabric, and I would get the how you pronounce it, the PAF racing team, the IMSA racing team that I painted. One with all the Canadian racing team there, even though this is their last, they're not racing anymore. And they just won the race too. I could see my creativity side doing something like that with a bunch of different things. I could see that. Oh man, still collecting tools and such. Hopefully next go around. RC Mike, This is. Here's what I was thinking about this Porsche build along. We have our projects, and we have the freedom to go so far and put it to the side.
Yeah.
Here with a build along, the challenge is to make this, but I think also the challenge is build along.
Yeah.
Keep up. And that's probably the most interesting part of it. So, but keeping up means tools. From Sencut Sen to Amazon, and everybody in the chat there is very helpful on stuff. I'm always like maybe 2 or 3 days behind a little bit, which is good because they try something like, oh, that didn't work. And then I get they do all the experiments for me before I actually try, even though we will do that pretty soon. So that's nice. But I do have to catch up. Build a few of them, get your money's worth. Yeah. Yeah. Why is Kevlar? Go ahead.
If you do just the center in your red twill, and do the black on the outer fenders, and just do the red stripe down the middle, that'd look pretty neat too.
Yeah, I could.
We'll talk about it after.
There's plenty. Well, I want to do a martini. I'm going to find some Tamiya martini stickers. There's like 3 different designs of that, and I want Tamiya because they're thinner, but they're also good. They look good. I don't want thick. So, but I do want to play around with the carbon fiber, and I could afford another color. It could be cool to have some blue carbon fiber too, and like you said, a red stripe, blue stripe, maybe even some kind of white solid type of material, just to make some racing stripes infused in that. I think if it's thin enough. I think the possibilities. Why is Kevlar not used? Maybe somebody here who's in the build along. I know this was answered. I don't know if it's more flexible. I don't know. There was some. I mean, you probably could. I don't know. There was some reason given, and
Now, Jarrell says Kevlar's a pain to cut. I've never dealt with it myself, so I wouldn't know.
There you go. So that's it. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. It's like Kevlar's usually, with my hockey sticks. Ooh, Kevlar hockey sticks, but then again, we have carbon fiber hockey sticks. So.
Brian's been peeking on me again. He saw my red G-string.
I poured the fender.
I don't know how you saw that, but hey, don't be sharing secrets.
Do you have a flock camera in your house there? And then did Brian put that up there? I don't know. I saw that. I saw one in our little town. I was like, really? But then again, we got
definitely don't spray your license plate with the reflective stuff because that would be wrong.
Well, granted, lately, I have to see if it's actually part of that whole thing because we have some selective, not very choice citizens in our small area getting arrested for some really horrendous things. So, minding my own business, moving on smartly. Sounds like a red G string, yes. You could play with strings too, though. I mean, just put it here and this kind of. If you're not too. We'll have to see. We'll learn how to do it this first, and then maybe later make a second body for myself. So maybe reshape it into an Alfa Romeo. Make one have a Hawaiian shirt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That would be. Do the Hawaiian Tropic Liberty out of it on top of it with the Hawaiian T-shirt.
And there's so many variations of a Hawaiian shirt. I've got Big Lebowski ones. Oh man. Tub pics are a bit scary. Weird. Thanks for the visual. I'm sanding a mold right now. I'm going to make another hood. Oh, okay. So, Ryan, are you still on the hood, or I'm printing the fender right now? And I'm happy with this because I know once it's all made, there's going to be sanding, wet sanding, and overcoats and all that kind of such. And like I said, everybody in the chat's pretty good. So I got that. I've got what I think is enough silicone. Somebody said, "Oh, I got 36 ounces." I'm like, okay. I was surprised that's 36 ounces.
16 and 16, I'm guessing.
18 and 18.
Well, then that's not 36.
Well, 16 and 16 is 32.
Yeah.
8 plus 8 is 16. Carry the 1, 36.
No.
No? Don't tell me that. I'm second guessing.
Sorry, my smart ass just had to come out, and I couldn't stop myself.
See, and I would question my math because I'm not a math teacher. Shit.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
See, that's a job. That's one of my job hazards when a student does play it back like that too. It gets me second guessing.
You little son of a
Smart kid. Smart kids. What's up, gents? Jersey Scalers in the house.
Hey,
Hello there. Other than that, I got tools. I got bearings for the notch. Harley Designs notch tool. I got the files. I got protective gloves. I've got 100 now, 100 pair. Didn't think I need that many, but then again, Mrs. Moosejaw uses them sometimes for painting projects around here. So not bad.
Just make sure that you have a way to collect all that metal shavings while you're doing it. So
Right.
when I do it and I've got an extra rubber glove, I've got a large magnet I set up at the top when I'm doing things like that, especially on
Okay.
fine work, because otherwise you end up with those metal shavings all over the floor, and you get one of those in your finger, and you will come up with some of the most interesting words every time you touch something into your fingers. Son of a dirty mother shit.
I will go to the Ace Hardware and look for a good magnet, or even a magnet sheet.
Any kind of a magnet that you can just throw on a rubber glove. The rubber glove is so that when you're done, you take the rubber glove off the magnet and you throw it all away. That way you don't get all that crap all over your magnet.
That's good. All right. And I did confiscate. I should turn it off. A scale.
Yay.
To do all this measuring. I'm going to need a pad of paper to check my math.
Yeah. That's why your phone has a calculator.
I still push myself not to rely on it, tell you the truth. Keep the brain going. But that's where we're at with this build along. And like I said, Ryan, Thursday, maybe we could start that. And I will share with you, I made a thumbnail for the YouTube. Now I put myself in there because the idea of this, and this was Ryan's idea, Gigawatt's idea, of getting people from the build and saying, how you doing? What did you learn? What were you expecting kind of stuff? And maybe a half-hour show. Keep it kind of short and simple. And I thought it would be like keeping up with the Kardashians. Because you got to keep up to the build. So it's called Keeping Up with the Porsche Builders. And there we go.
Are those ladies voluptuous enough to go for what you're going for?
I could probably to prompt the AI to do that, but I don't think I want to get in trouble. And I like the play on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I think that's funny. Yeah, it took the proportions. Let me dim it a little bit so it shows up better on the good old screen here. The trying to talk to AI Use it as a tool, not a crutch, folks. All right, just remember that. So I'm going to tell my students at least. It was like, it was getting to the point like, just do this. Gosh, what are you doing? And I thought, well, it's close enough for science. So, and it made the blonde way too big. Oh, Dana's messaging. And it made the brunette too small. And there I am with a huge head. Yeah. And there's I'm going to say that's Ryan in the back there. And it was funny. I said, I prompted to say, add some male characters in the background working on the Porsches. And I probably worded it better than that. And they had them on that top shelf. So, AI, you're drunk. Just admit those guys. Keep the one guy. There you go. So I got our thumbnail ready, Ryan, and I don't know. We can wing it. I think we kind of wing it. We'll do like, as I say in the education business, what do you know? What did you learn? What do you want to know? Type of thing. So,
I didn't learn nothing. You can't make me.
What you knew already is, I think. So, well, my long tall. Well, my computer finally started after reboot. Hey, y'all. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hi, y'all.
How you doing?
Y'all is doing over yonder?
You got 11 days till. Are you going to that? Or is that just Matt going to the USTE Ultimate Scale? I can't remember. With the fire truck. The fire truck looks sick. I was thinking I want to buy a car from Matt one day just to have. Which one? I don't know. But I do like a Dodge D200, 1960-ish. Mm-hmm. So make sure you use brake cleaner to clean your hands after dealing with metal filings. All right.
Yeah.
No. What was that we used to have in not simple green, but something orange? It was orange stuff.
No, fast orange hand cleaner.
I think that's what it was back in the 90s. It's been so long. Damn fine cap you have there, Joe. I knew you would appreciate it, sir. I knew you appreciate it. This is Angry Minnows. Angry Minnow headwear. And I might get more. They have an Olympia and hams and
Give me just a minute.
No worries. A little Schlitz thing, and I like how it's kind of broken in already. It's a good hat. That is way too far north me to go. Yeah, I know. So
sorry,
maybe I
dog's
need
barking at ghosts today.
Oh, dog's barking. I know.
At nothing. He's literally barking at the wall. There's no door. There's nobody here but me and him and the other dog, and he is looking at the wall, barking.
You might want to pay attention.
I think maybe my dog's been eating mushrooms.
I don't know.
Wow, man, look at the colors.
From my probably personal Instagram post, but I was out after that bike ride home and took a shower, had a beer, a cigar, bought a nice cigar. I was enjoying the night. My dog was out with me, and she is staring at the base of a pole out there for our cover, and just staring at it. And she doesn't usually pay attention to anything. And I'm like, "What do you see?" And I think it's a vole, because I know we have a vole out there. And she's just looking at it. I pay no attention. She moves to the other pole. She's looking at that. I'm like, what the hell are you looking at the poles? Then she's on the patio, and there's a snake. And she's staring at it. And at the time, I didn't know what kind of snake it was. It was just a gopher later on, but you never know. And it's nighttime. I'm like, what the?
In the dark, that's a nope rope.
Yeah, exactly. So I get the dog in, and I look at it, and it hissed at me. I go, okay, all right. So you're stupid gopher. Then it went underneath the hot tub. I'm like, God damn it. I was going to go into the hot tub. So it's like, nah, just sat outside and wait for it to move along the next day. So maybe, I don't know. Better see what your dog's looking at.
Yeah, I did. And like I said, he's staring at a wall. See, that's what I was thinking. Travis was telling you to use the brake plane for a reason. You will find every cut, every freaking splinter. It will set you on fire.
No thanks.
If you do it in enclosed spaces, you won't mind as much. You'll still find them. And you're like, oh, wow, my hand's on fire.
So you're saying probably they always sell them in sets, those like mechanic gloves?
Yeah. Just when you're done with this project, you're just going to toss them anyway because they'll probably be full of metal shavings.
Gotcha. All right. We'll see. I don't know. Fast Orange still out there. Good. I just remember that was, pardon me, that was like when my days of racing cars. I used to work for a friend of mine who had a Shell gas station / service garage as well.
Ooh.
Back in the day. I know. So at night, we always worked on our race cars, not for customers because it's past closing hour. And I remember racing was fun. Every Saturday was fun, but even Saturdays were work. But Monday through Friday is work your job, go to the garage, help each other out, pull an engine, pull the transmission, let's chain up the rear axle, all kinds of whatever tricks we could do, cuts, burns, grease every night. And then the next, Saturday comes along, you go racing, you load, you unload, you go back to the hill, you get the other car.
Yeah.
And then
it was all fun.
It was fun.
The fun part.
Or working on something in dark, getting cut and all that, or burn more than anything. Load up, go party. Drive back up, because this is when I lived in Lake Tahoe and the racetrack at Carson City T-Car Speedway, the famous T-Car Speedway. And then Sunday, after partying and driving up the hill, which we probably should have just slept in the truck. But anyways, Sunday was our day of rest. And Sunday was just to watch whatever sports. We did nothing on Sundays. And then
Recovery day.
Yeah. And then Monday, and you did it all over again, Monday through Sunday. It was good times. It was fun. I never got hurt, thank God. But man, it was a lot of work for having that much fun and money. Yeah. Luckily though, I also work at Napa Auto Parts, and that was also my roommate / boss / manager.
Yeah.
Say, they're sponsoring us tonight. Let's go get parts. I'm like, okay.
Sponsored by Gojo. I remember that stuff too.
Oh yeah, I remember that stuff too. $850 for complete axles. On what set are we talking about here? Oh boy. I know. I'm a little behind. I love the thumbnail.
Yeah, you lost me on that one.
Yeah, you lost me on that. Explain yourself, Brian, because we're kind of slow sometimes. It's not you, it's us. Old RC guys yelling at clouds, old dogs barking at walls. Not a lot of difference. Nope.
Yeah. He's in the back. He's in the back room now, barking at the wall again. Again, there's nobody here. It's just me.
I slightly hear him. He sounds like he's having the best time of his life. We have had rain lately, and now my spaniel keeps wanting to go out in the evenings and bite or chew them. He is freaking high and needs an intervention.
Yeah.
You know why we brought you here, Rover? One of my cousins does that for a living. Basically, buys brake cleaner for her by the pallet. Oof, man,
Oof.
I don't know.
Considering how much of that stuff we go through at the shop in a day, I'll use 2
Yeah,
or 3 cans. The other 2
yeah,
guys use 2 or 3 cans. We go through it like we're drinking it. And they're like, "What did you
yeah.
do with the last ones?" "We used it." "What do you think we cleaned the floor with?" "What?"
We're working here. We're working here. What do you think? I'm gonna give this a moment before we say goodnight, but also I want to apologize to some people. Well, one, I did work on the sand scorcher. I did. I swear.
Uh-huh.
But I was mounting the Night Customs motor on it, and it doesn't quite fit. I could probably wedge it in there, but I don't want it to look bendy. And then I know that James has a second version of that, so I think I'm going to print that. But I can't print it just yet because I'm printing all this Porsche stuff. So, but it's getting there. I have to contact Gunner and say, hey, look, is this going to be a shelf queen? Because if it's going to be a shelf queen, I'm not going to bother getting electronics for you because here's the thing. If you want electronics, you want an operational, which he might, you're going to have to take it apart
Mm-hmm.
and get all that in there correctly. Or I got some parts, or I get some parts, you compensate me, and I'll get it to a running point. Maybe not the receiver, but I'll get it to that point. So it's a put it together once, never touch it again afterwards type of thing.
Yeah.
So, but it looks good. It's right over there, but I don't know. Got to get that. And I didn't get to some other ones. I got the terrible Herbst trophy truck, Baja Ray body. I got the stencils, but I haven't cut them yet, but I've got them right size and all that. So for that gentleman who's waiting on that, please be patient. And of course, our favorite customer who disappeared for a while. And then there's a new phone number.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, status. And I'm like, oh, there you are. And I said, hey, I got busy. I put yours ahead of others, so I'm going back to that and so forth. And I delivered his 2 bodies for him. And but he's like, well, what's the status on the other one? It's like, you're going to have to wait. I got other things besides RC. So, I mean, I haven't really done much. That's why I'm behind in the Porsche build, too, because I'm behind in life and adult stuff. So I got to get caught up there first. So for those that are waiting, those are really the only 2 waiting on stuff, tell you the truth. Gunner and, 3. Gunner, Tyler, and the other gentleman whose name escapes me. So thank you for your patience and so forth. We'll get to them. You got other tiny trucks. Go.
Yeah.
And for the one guy, you have a hospital bill. You were in the hospital.
Was he really in the hospital, or was he otherwise entangled?
I think he was in the hospital.
Okay. I mean, new phone number. Who dis?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Bill's bead mod parts and frames. Right?
Yeah. That's buys the pallets of.
Oh. Gotcha. I've been building a Hill Pretty's death boat. Oh. Jarrell, I like that. So I want to print one of those, or do I just want to buy a jet boat? What?
Somebody spotted my what you call it there.
What? Your
Swift was
dancing?
asking about Tiny here.
Oh yeah.
My little blue
I
dancing
can make
rider.
it. I can make it out there. Yeah. I kind of wait for that new Casey's SS kit is released. Ooh. Yes. I got the air intake, the one on the roof. It's not released yet? I thought I'll double check. See, I'm behind. I know he's pushing it. He's advertising it. So
Yeah.
and the drift. He redid his drift stuff too. It's also good too.
Yeah. I think
Phoenix
you got a
Hudson.
preliminary copy of that actually
Yeah.
for the scoop thing. So I don't think
I'll
he
have
had
to check
released
it.
that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely that. Phoenix is that blue dancing rider up in the back. Yep. We got to race those. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see. I mean, I don't know about Ben, but if Matt shows up and Josh, yeah, maybe we do Camtex again. It'd be nice to do a dancing rider thing too. You know?
Yeah. I'll have to tell you
Some
now that my
parking lot.
dancing rider has been hot rodded a bit. That's why it's got them great big wheels on it. 'Cause I got the aluminum cups and the aluminum axles. And
Oh,
not
man.
because I just wanted to, it's because I broke the other stuff.
Oh, man. I do not have membership, so that could be the case. I got to renew my membership. I had a little bank app thing, and then it closed down. And it's funny. It said that my Night Customs. They were asking, "Is this a scam of Night Customs?" It's like you guys have been. You've been charging that for the last 6 months, and now you're asking. And my fat thumbs did something, and it locked it out. So I gotta renew my subscription to them. So I'm gonna probably wait one more paycheck though. I've got plenty of credits. There you go. Oh, that looks good.
I found my whole bucket of these. These are Yeti XL heads.
Okay.
And I think I want to start putting them in everything as oversized helmets and everything.
Absolutely.
That would be freaking hilarious to me.
That pleases me. I like that.
And I've got, let's see, I've got the skull ones. I've got a couple of the skull ones, and I've got a regular helmet. And I've got this one's already been painted blue. I painted it a long time ago. I forgot to even have the damn things.
Nice.
I have a bucket of heads in front of me. Actually, it's what's holding up my phone.
You become the new Matt.
I have the rest of them in a tote over there.
Yeah.
Because I've still got brand new ones, never been off the freaking runners. Because I don't know why. I'm just freaking weird. I just collected everything I could find because they started running out of parts.
Yeah.
I got a box of freaking axial parts here for the damn things because I might need them. Half the stuff I don't even know what the hell it goes to anymore.
Well, I'm kicking around the idea of
little pins,
transmission gear. I'm kicking around the idea of skinning it for Farben Cyber 2 in for a penny. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cost is, I still have to get a servo. I still have to get argon gas. I think.
Check your tank before you leave the gas company because you don't want to end up like Matt with an 80-20 mix.
Oh, jeez. I can't believe. I mean, I'm noob to this all stuff, but I learned very quickly, and I don't work at a gas place. 100%. And I know some math. 100 versus 80% is a 20% difference, and you cannot tell me any different with that math there, Phoenix.
I'll try really hard.
I know. I go, man. And you can see Matt he's really good at he displays his disgust, but also holds back his disgust very well at the same time. It's amazing.
Yeah, very Canadian of him.
Right? Hope that is not the case. I would hate to have to get a membership just to get the kit. I may need to ask you questions later. You can hit your subscribers for it, and I don't think they're going to charge much to print it up. So, yeah, not a problem. And I think I will be renewing my subscription here because I would like to, if anything, again, the way I use Night Customs is I don't have an Etsy store. I really don't advertise that. I can print for you, especially since I live in the desert. Now I'm kind of surprised, but maybe the guys in Fallon, definitely Clint, Black Diamond Scalers, he's a subscriber in Reno. So I'm pretty sure, and he does do that 3D printing. They do it for that little extra ka-ching. I just do it to spruce up a moose job and charge people more that way, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just like with the driver of Matt in the Sand Scorcher, like, oh, thank you, perfect, you know.
Now, going back to my huge head, what if we do the mat thing, but with the gigantic heads?
Oh, we can do that.
Turn them into bobbleheads.
Yeah, put a little spring in there. Oh, good idea.
Somebody's going to come up with that, and we're going to get in trouble.
That's fine.
Matt is going to be mad at us, mostly me. But you know what? He's mad at me anyway. Half the time, I don't care.
We'll shrink the body and then enlarge the head.
All we got to do is just fab up a little seat for him to sit on with a shifter and a steering wheel.
Or we can use when we were at the Scale Challenge West, Paul was there for Night Customs, and he was handing out free milk carton, crate.
Oh yeah,
just have him sitting on that. That'd be perfect. So scalar. Oh man. All right, folks. Well, it is 7:07. You got a little 7 extra for nothing of our attention span. Again, thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. On your way out, let us know what you're building, and we'll see you. Everything should be good next Tuesday. I have 2 weeks to go before I go back to work.
Oh, no.
3 weeks before the kids. I am. I got to start writing my curriculums for 3 courses. So I got work to do on the side. So, but
just do that while you're working on the Sand Scorcher. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Another bloodborne pathogen training video in my future. So,
well, if you quit, never mind. I won't tell you to stop stabbing people. I will say that you shouldn't.
So we'll leave you with this. I'm going no electronics in the classroom. Not even a Google Classroom. I'm gonna tell the kids, you need a planner. You're gonna have to write out. You're gonna have to talk to your classmates on things you missed. Don't email me. I'll see you the next time in class. I'm going to go so old school. We have a big brouhaha in Carson City. They're banning the smart glasses. It's cool. And they're kind of leading everything about banning some electronics in there. And oh my God, the comments from the young people. This is infringing on our rights. It's like, okay, 1, you missed that day. I know it. And 2, read a book. Yeah. Right. There's my rant. I'm not going to go too far. I find it very interesting. And if this continues on, I've got 2 more years. I got to get out if we don't do anything. What was it? New York, Upper New York. We're practicing with AI teacher robots, something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Geez. Yeah, that's not going to go well.
No. I'm like,
because the AI only knows what the AI is told.
Exactly.
Which is a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. All right, there's your little social science rant for tonight. We're going to sleep tight on that. Hi, this is Mrs.
Look, we spent most of the time talking about actual RC stuff.
RC, I know.
We just had to throw that social thing at the end.
I
Thanks
know.
for hanging out with us, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Goes off on his own sometimes. Grandpa Joe's a little lost at times.
Oh, yeah, a lot of times.
Kids are on my lawn.
Thank you, folks. Cheeseburgers and fries, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Good night.